And that's where we want to welcome in my friend and pop star, Kaya Jones. You know her because of her affiliation initially with the Pussycat Dolls, but she's all on her own now. She's also the Native American ambassador for President Trump's National Diversity Coalition. Kaya Jones, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Now, what do you make of this? I mean, Kanye, a pop icon for sure. The president definitely has his ear. Kanye has stood up, wore his MAGA hat backstage on Saturday Night Live and all the rest. What do you make of this? And how deeply do you think Kanye can penetrate that pop culture and possibly change minds and hearts over to what you and I see as the normal side?
Yeah, it's definitely the normal side. It's the better side. Kanye is woke, and it's exciting because he has a huge voice on a mega platform that he can use in a different way. You know, he's not a scholar of sorts. He is a poet. He's a rapper. I mean, that's what rap stands for, is rhythm and poetry. And I think he has a way with his fans that can penetrate very differently than any candidate can. So I think it's exciting for us to have someone on a grassroots level that can communicate very differently than most in this movement.
You know, Kaya, one of the things that's always bothered me, I've always said conservatives, we need to be a little bit more cool, right? We need to be more engaged in pop culture. But at the same time, we've got a media onslaught. The media simply despises us. We have an incredibly beautiful and elegant first lady who is a professional model. She can't get the cover of a magazine. They're blacklisting this woman. It's absolutely disgraceful. So this has to be. Now, you were in Hollywood. You were part of the Pussycat Dolls. You had a successful career there. This has got to be driving them insane that Kanye and the president have this relationship, because it's not really a love fest. Kanye is critical of the president where need be. This is turning into a genuine friendship and almost a political partnership of sorts, right? And this has to be driving Hollywood nuts.
Oh, it is. I mean, wholeheartedly, all of this is driving everyone nuts. Sorry for the noise. I happen to be not where I was supposed to be today for you guys, but it's driving them nuts because, again, it's the narrative they're pitching, which is to ruin the movement of the MAGA wave that's coming in. And you see what they did to Judge Kavanaugh, and you see what they're doing consistently to our First Lady, anyone in this movement. Today, my music video came out, but because it's all gun girls in this music video, YouTube has already censored it.
Wow.
So we deal with this across the board.
Right. You mentioned your new music video, and I want to ask you before we close where people can find it. But you also are doing a lot of other projects I think are interesting. You're opening for Diamond and Silk's new movie, Democrats. You are also singing.
Go see it. Go check it out. Go check out Democrats.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We'll have them on the show later this week. Also, Toby Keith, you're singing the national anthem for a concert that he's doing for America First PAC. So, Kaya, I want to talk to you though about another singer who's not so patriotic, and I kind of thought maybe she was. She was giving off some, I don't know, vibes that I thought maybe she was at least common sense. But anyway, Taylor Swift, she broke her political silence, if you will, and endorsed 2 Democrats in her home state of Tennessee. She endorsed Phil Bresden against Marsha Blackburn for the Senate, and she endorsed Jim Cooper for the House. She says she'll be voting for Bresden and Cooper because they represent what she calls Tennessee values. The pop star also said Blackburn appalls and terrifies her because she voted not to reauthorize the Violence Against Women Act. What do you make of this, Kaya?
Real quick, did both of you see the president's response to this?
Oh, yeah, that was a great one.
It was priceless, that he likes her music 25% less.
I loved it. I love his response to everything. He just knows how to jump ahead of the curve and jump ahead of the media that's trying to control the narrative. My biggest thing when it comes to anything as an artist, I mean, she has the right to her views as a platform, as I have the right to my views. But the biggest thing is that I don't think she spent a moment with the Trump family. I don't think she spent a moment with this administration. I don't think she's even sat with Marsha to have a discussion on what are those values? Because I'm sorry, but Tennessee values, when we're talking about Tennessee in a whole, is rootin' tootin' shooting American values. So to say that it's now this very leftist wave, which is not true, it's more people that have moved to Tennessee that have that mindset than the Tennessee values in itself. So I disagree with her. I think she's allowed to have her narrative. It's a shame that, she's playing to what I think the Dixie Chicks did to their career. And we saw how that went.
Yeah, it did not go well.
That's a good point, actually.
No, it doesn't go well, because at the end of the day, the people that have given her platform are American really, really grassroots American people that love family and culture.
Yeah.
And so to think that she's going to look a gift horse in the face and say, you gave me all this fame, and now, you know, I can say what I want. I mean, as quick as it came, they can take it away like that. And
Yeah.
you saw what happened to the Dixie Chicks. Have you heard of them since?
No,
That's a great point.
Believing your own headlines.
Great point.
Tell us about your new single. It's released today. We're so excited for you. We want everyone to download it. How can people be a part of that? Tell us.
Oh, well, you can go to Amazon and punch in Tonight, Kaya Jones. There's the country version and there's the remix. The music videos for the remix. All of my really good girlfriends that are very important gun women in the advocacy and the activism work in the 2A community are part of this video. They gave their sweat, their love, their tears, came together, and I'm so proud of this project. So I just hope that people that support the Second Amendment can get behind it, because they're trying to censor it on YouTube right now. So if they can download the song, we can't censor that. So that's the one thing.
There you go.
Great plan. Yeah, download Kaya's video, please. Really important.
All right,
Kaya
Kaya Jones.
Great to see you.
Thank you.
Sorry for the noise.
No, it sounded good. You sounded great. We always love having you. Thanks again.
I love being with you guys. Thank you. And great book, Dr. G. Great
Thank
book.
you, Kaya.